become too dangerous to use my ring to seal my correspondence with Constance. Our affair must remain a secret. So I've ceased sending her letters. Instead, I leave her a single rose each night to remind her of our bond. That's beautiful.
Have I mentioned that you're a hopeless romantic?
Yeah. Sometimes I think Constance and Blackthorn's love was too passionate to be real. And then I realized we have that too.
Hi. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to let you know they've set a court date.
Yeah, this is all going so fast.
If it's all right, I need to do some prep work with Nicholas.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I should call Dylan. He's having girl trouble, and I'd like to provide a sympathetic ear. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. You want to start prepping for the trial tonight?
I'm not sure that I did the right thing by hinging your freedom on Rick's cooperation. Getting in league with a morally corrupt ADA is generally not the best way of proving somebody's innocence.
As long as it works.
I want to protect you, Nicholas. You're my family. You and Christina are the only family that I have left. And from this moment on, anyone else who tries to hurt my family is going to have to go through me first.
You're framing me.
Seems only fair since you tried to frame Nicholas first.
I don't even know Cody McCall. I got no motive to kill him.
You've made it a very public crusade about hating Nicholas. See, I won't have any problem at all convincing a jury that you're trying to eliminate your competition by framing him for murder.
You're bluffing.
Xander, you work for a known criminal. You have a history of violence. I won't have any problem making this stick. Or I can make it all go away.
You want me to sign over my rights so that I don't go to jail for something that I didn't even do?
Look, why don't you just start thinking about what's best for this child?
You've done some pretty twisted stuff, Rick. You tell me, why is it best for me to sign over my baby to you?
You're leaving the choice to Elizabeth, not to me. And you should well know that she's not going to let anybody hurt this baby. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to love this child, and I'm going to protect it regardless of the paternity because I love Elizabeth. Now you have a chance to make sure that this child grows up in a safe and a secure family.
They found the body of a fence named Ben Rogers. 2 witnesses can testify that before he died, he confessed to killing Cody McCall.
Is this information reliable?
The case against Nicholas is closed.
Now what? Are you all right?
Just one more bullet wound, yeah?
It's one step closer to being dead. Could you do me a favor and duck next time? What do you know about Nicholas's case?
Ben Rogers is dead.
The fence?
Yeah, he confessed to killing Cody McCall.
Do you have proof?
Sam and Sonny heard the confession. And Nicholas is being cleared of the charges as we speak.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
You kept saying it would work out.
Well, I want to have a conversation with the police. I want to check with the authorities and,
Azure Key. Yeah, Ben's body's still down there.
It's bad news for Xander. The little frame didn't work out.
Look, you gotta make a decision. Either you give this child the best chance it has to be loved and cared for without any negative interference, or you're going to jail.
I need more time.
You don't have more time. Mac just called me out of the room to tell me that the McCall case is priority 1. He wants to go over the evidence again.
But he hasn't seen the case that I look like the killer.
No, and he never will. I'll make it all disappear. If you do what's right by Elizabeth.
Everyone just assumes this is easy. No, you have no idea what I'm going.
Elizabeth is a good person. She never meant to hurt you. But I'm telling you, if you walk out this door without signing those papers, you're going to be a wanted man. And I guarantee you, I will make sure the cops bust you before you leave the squad room.
What's taking so long?
The custody papers are in the safe deposit box, and Rick's name is officially off of the medical records.
What, you just came to rub that in?
I came to thank you for myself and for the baby. I hope one day you'll realize that this was all for the best.
I'm trusting Elizabeth that you're the one person that'll do right by this baby.
You know I will.
You're free to go. Cody McCall's case has been solved. His friends killed him, just like Nicholas said.
Is that what Matt came to tell you? Why you pushed me so hard?
Just calm down.
It's done, Xander. Don't make it worse on yourself.
This isn't over, Rick. And you, I hope you know what you just got yourself into.
That was awful.
It's all right. At least you and the baby are protected now. When Nicholas is cleared and Xander's free.
I don't know. It's the worst I've ever seen Xander. I just hope he doesn't hurt himself or somebody else.
Thank you for delivering the good news, Jax.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I've survived worse.
Did you speak to Mac?
I'm on my way to the station. The report just came in from Azure Key, and I want to make sure that none of this goes on your permanent record.
You need me to come with you?
Nope. I want you to stay here and share the good news with Emily. Jax, remember, duck.
Listen, did you see any sign of the treasure? What?
I'm afraid the news is not so good on that front.
What do you mean?
The treasure was stolen from Azure Key. And we don't know by whom, but they're obviously willing to kill for it.
Well, Sam had the treasure from the Courage when she left town.
Yeah, that's all lost too. And Sam's given up the search as well. She got off the plane, went straight to the funeral parlor to make arrangements for her father's burial.
There's nothing left?
Well, it's just some ring that Sam brought up from the Courage. Apparently it belonged to Blackthorn. She won't part with it easily.
What did it look like?
Well, it's just a signet ring. Apparently the crest on it matches the one that's on the Pirate's Journal.
Did it look like that?
Yes, it did.
Well, according to the journal, Blackthorn left that ring in Azure Key.
Well, I guess Sam lied. He must have gone back to find whatever was left of the treasure before we left the island.
Yeah. Then I doubt she's at the funeral home.
She just will not give up that damn search for that treasure.
You don't belong here.
I'm just looking for Nicholas.
Nicholas is not home. And I don't like uninvited guests.
You don't want to kill me.
Oh, you've left me no choice. You see, death is what happens to overly confident little girls who intrude where they don't belong.
I'll get prepared, because I am not going to go down without taking pieces of you with me.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Francis Walsh, criminal psychopath and involuntary resident of Ferncliff.
Well, well, if it isn't my number one guard. You know, it took you long enough.
It's a nice polish that suits you.
Yeah, thank you. I like it.
I thought you'd be a little more upset than this.
Well, I've had time to acclimate.
Oh, wait, no more. I'll make sure you get out of here.
Oh, no, actually, my release can wait. The number one thing on your to-do list tonight is eliminating Jason.
Someone's in a hurry.
Are you all right?
Which way did he go?
He?
Who?
Do not tell me you just missed the most incredibly gorgeous guy in town.
I was so tired I couldn't even make it up to my bedroom. So I lit the fireplace and fell right asleep. So nice and toasty.
Cool.
Ow!
I'm over here.
I'm sorry. Okay, it just, Georgie stormed outside like something was wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I agree. Something is wrong. Georgie's completely nuts. Why is that news?
You know what, Sage? I'm really sick of you dissing my little sister, and for your information, she saw someone.
Elvis?
Her boyfriend, Tom. 6 feet, brown hair, brown eyes. Have you seen him?
I guess I was distracted by my own gorgeous guy.
Good luck. I hope you find it. Sorry. Hey.
What?
This whole boyfriend thing. Why do I get the feeling it's just not right? I think maybe the worst is behind us.
Well, you're not facing a murder charge anymore. My answer is an unequivocal yes.
Yep. We've officially been tested.
And sailed through with flying colors.
Yeah. Almost complication-free.
Almost.
Well, there's this little matter of disposable cash. We don't have any. Which means we still need to find that treasure.
What is this, a tiny ninja? How charmingly bizarre.
You will swear I'm a giant once I get done with you. Put down the knife now.
Very well. Then we'll have a mutually beneficial chat instead.
First, admit you have the treasure.
I have the treasure.
Is it somewhere in the house?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you that. Where would be the fun?
Listen, lady, this is not a game to me. I have risked and lost a lot for that treasure.
Well, your tribulations don't concern me. Without my cooperation, you will never lay eyes on that treasure again. Now, I believe that we have reached an impasse. Would you be interested in a way around it?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You impress me. You're bold and fearless, and more importantly, you have something I can use.
Like what?
Specialized skills. Oh, you're an excellent diver. And you are a cunning little thief who breaks and enters at will. And I find myself in the need of a new assistant. The last one lost his edge.
Yeah, right. Well, it must be hard to muster up enthusiasm when you're being stabbed to death.
Well, you witnessed that event? Good. Watching the cost of cheating me with your own eyes will keep you from being tempted to make the same mistake.
You still haven't told me what's in it for me.
A portion of the treasure, of course.
Define portion.
Well, assuming that you are suitably discreet about our arrangement, you stand to walk away with a significant share. Consider this a retainer. Oh, it's authentic, I assure you.
Yeah, I can see that. Thank you.
So, we have an understanding?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I see you two have met.
I wasn't too thrilled about it at first. Could you pass me that? But there are definite advantages to being locked up in a hospital for the criminally insane. Thank you.
Well, some would say that's where you belong, but what am I missing?
Well, you couldn't ask for a better alibi. While you're out liberating Sonny's shipments, I will be under constant surveillance by the most trustworthy witnesses this city has to offer. It's really quite brilliant. I hope you are just as prepared.
Absolutely.
Well, good, because opportunities like this don't come along every day. Sonny is in a tailspin over his wife. He may or may not be in town, but his mind is definitely not on business. Now, Jason is trying to pick up the slack, but he is overwhelmed. He's unfocused, and he definitely won't see us coming. Now, just to be perfectly clear, I will not be happy with injuries, no matter how severe. I want Morgan dead. Do you have a problem with that?
I'll take care of it.
Being awfully agreeable. I was expecting token resistance at the very least.
I don't give a damn anymore. So why not? It's the ultimate rush.
Now, don't you go getting so carried away that you get yourself killed. See, that's not what I want. What I do want is to wake up tomorrow morning with Jason Morgan dead and the great Sonny Corinthos completely vulnerable.
The good part about being broke and jobless is we have plenty of time for a hunt. What are you doing here?
I have some bad news. Thought I'd deliver it in person.
Sounds ominous.
It is.
Well, what is it?
You're right about Sam. She hasn't given up pursuing the treasure. In fact, she's actively pursuing it with her new partner, Helena. That's right, Nicholas. Granny's back with a vengeance.
My uncle was a musical comedy compared to my grandmother.
No kidding.
She's evil incarnate. Never tells the truth. Ruthless, manipulative, and insidious. She's also charming and clever. Don't be taken in by her.
No, there's no chance of that.
I wouldn't be so sure. She will try to come between us, erode our trust in each other.
No, that isn't possible.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
Hello, my darling.
Grandmother?
Oh, I see Jax has spoiled my surprise. Emily, you're looking well.
Hello, Mrs. Castine.
No, please. Please, call her Helena. You're about to become family. Emily and I are getting married.
Oh, darling, not this again. Although I must admit that your taste in fiancés is improving. Well, this one has a modicum of breeding, although not nearly enough.
Thank you for coming. It's time for you to leave.
But no servants to ring for? How dreary. But I have wonderful news.
I know. You stole Blackthorn's treasure. I know.
For you, my sweet Nicholas. I stole it all for you.
Someone's in a hurry.
Are you all right? Which way did he go?
He?
Who? Do not tell me you just missed the most incredibly gorgeous guy in town. 6 feet, brown hair, brown eyes. Have you seen him?
I guess I was distracted by my own gorgeous guy.
Good luck. I hope you find it. Sorry. Hey. I think maybe the worst is behind us.
Well, you're not facing a murder charge anymore. My answer is an unequivocal yes.
Yep. We've officially been tested.
And sailed through with flying colors.
Yeah. Almost complication-free.
Almost.
Well, there's this little matter of disposable cash. We don't have any. Which means we still need to find that treasure. And the good part about being broke and jobless is we have plenty of time for a hunt. What are you doing here?
I have some bad news. Thought I'd deliver it in person.
Sounds ominous.
It is.
Well, what is it?
You're right about Sam. She hasn't given up pursuing the treasure. In fact, she's actively pursuing it with her new partner, Helena. That's right, Nicholas. Granny's back with a vengeance.
My uncle was a musical comedy compared to my grandmother.
No kidding.
She's evil incarnate. Never tells the truth. Ruthless, manipulative, and insidious. She's also charming and clever. Don't be taken in by her.
No, there's no chance of that.
I wouldn't be so sure. She will try to come between us, erode our trust in each other.
No, that isn't possible.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
Hello, my darling.
Grandmother?
Oh, I see Jax has spoiled my surprise. Emily, you're looking well.
Hello, Mrs. Castine.
No, please. Please, call her Helena. You're about to become family. Emily and I are getting married.
Oh, darling, not this again. Although I must admit that your taste in fiancés is improving. Well, this one has a modicum of breeding, although not nearly enough.
Thank you for coming. It's time for you to leave.
But no servants to ring for, how dreary. But I have wonderful news.
I know. You stole Blackthorn's treasure. I know.
For you, my sweet Nicholas. I stole it all for you.
You stole the treasure for me?
I can't bring back the fortune that Stefan squandered.
You're the one who bankrupted the family
Haven't
with all
you
your...
realized by now, Nicholas, that I was Stefan's scapegoat of choice? But no matter. Now I can give you the chance to start over.
No, that treasure isn't yours to give.
Belongs to our ancestors. Grandmother, I'm splitting it 50-50 with the Quartermains.
Honestly, Nicholas, where do you come up with these silly ideas? Well, Nicholas, I went to great lengths to obtain that treasure for you. Now, you're not going to give away half of it, and you're certainly not going to give it away to the Quartermains.
A Cassadine and a Quartermain fell in love hundreds of years ago. That's why the treasure was discovered in the first place.
That's right. We're simply following tradition, and that's what you love. Isn't it, Grandmother? Tradition?
Now, I don't appreciate your tone, Nicholas, particularly since I risked my life to provide for your future. However, I would be very glad to protect the treasure until you come to your senses.
That's fine.
Wait, no, it isn't.
Now, I promised Mikos that I would protect the Cassadine fortune.
What? You left me bankrupt, in debt to criminals. And now you've stolen a treasure which rightfully belongs to me.
Oh, I'm certainly glad that Mikos' great-grandfather is not here to see what you have become.
Guilt has never been the best way to deal with me.
Oh, Nicholas, he was a great Russian nobleman. Why, he hunted with the Tsar. He owned millions of acres, sailing vessels, and castles.
And now there's nothing, except a few baubles that don't belong to you.
Oh, Nicholas. Nicholas, without these baubles, as you call them, you have no chance of starting over. Oh, Nicholas, I love you so dearly. I'm going to give you a choice. The treasure or Emily?
I choose Emily.
No, I won't let you. I love you, Nicholas, and nothing will ever change that. Not Helena and not the treasure, but I have money, a family, a good life.
We can build a life together. Yeah, I don't care about the treasure.
Do you expect me to believe that?
You still owe money to some dangerous people, and they'll come after you again.
I can deal with them.
But that treasure could save your life.
Emily, I'll pay off the debt.
You'll never be able to come up with that much money. Nicholas, Helena has the treasure whether we like it or not, and she's wants to help you. Let her.
You know, Nicholas, the girl makes an excellent point, and she's clearly willing to release you from your promise to marry her. Now, don't drag this out, Nicholas. Have the good manners to let the girl go.
Emily, the money will never replace our love for each other.
Who on earth told you that?
Did our love get us to Azure Key? Did our love get us the treasure? We're too late, Nicholas. Helena won. She's giving you a second chance. Take it.
You realize that my grandson will never marry you.
Yes. And it breaks my heart. But I'm willing to do anything to help Nicholas, even if it means letting go.
Well, brava. Not that I believe a single word.
It's true. Nicholas needs that money more than he needs me.
And you'll stay away from him?
Yes. No matter how much it hurts.
Well, I will be keeping my eyes on both of you. And Nicholas, Inform the staff that I'm in my old quarters.
We don't have any staff.
Oh, don't be obtuse, darling. Hire some.
That was some pretty nice work.
Thanks. You think she bought it?
No, not even for a second. Elena thinks she's in control because of the treasure. She has no intention of turning it over to me.
Well, then we have no choice. Gotta steal it back. Now think of it this way. Helena has already done all the dirty work. She's delivered that treasure to our door, and the question is which door?
Well, I bet it's in the tunnels someplace, I bet.
So all we have to do is liberate it, give my family their half, and live happily ever after. Which is more than Blackthorn and Constance were able to do.
Yeah, at least they didn't have to deal with Elena.
Yeah, a dreadful old woman will not run my life. She won't have control of that treasure much longer, and she won't split us up.
No. All we need is a plan.
Okay, well, Helena thinks like a Cassadine. Sad to say it, but you do too. So, where would a Cassadine hide that treasure? You framed Xander, didn't you? Nice way to repay his loyalty.
Oh, look at you, all flushed with righteous indignation. You'd probably be more convincing if you hadn't just dumped Xander to play hide the treasure with Nicholas.
Set Xander up.
He's a big boy, and now he's going to face the consequences of his actions. And who am I to stand in the way of justice, really?
Whatever Xander has done, you've done worse. And if there's any real justice, someone will lock you up and throw away the key.
Well, that is never going to happen, sweet cheeks, so face the facts. Xander is dangerous and violent and belongs in a cell.
If Xander is half as dangerous as you say he is, you better watch your back.
I ran a check on flights, trains, border crossings. There's no sign that Helena left the country.
She can be invisible when she wants to be.
Maybe she's realized we're trying to steal the treasure and she's gone someplace to hide it.
Or she's liquidating it and we'll hear from her again when she gets the cash.
Listen, I gotta get back to work. Every cop is hunting for Xander.
Lucky, will you look out for him, please?
If I find him, I'm bringing him in.
Okay, just please make sure that he doesn't get hurt, okay? If Xander did shoot that cop, he deserves a chance to defend himself in court.
Emily, I'll do what I can.
Lucky knows what he's doing.
Why do you continue to protect Xander? Are you completely blind? You keep holding on to the Xander that you once knew, Emily, but I promise you, that guy doesn't.
Else in his life. Maybe I still do.
You cut him a lot of slack over the years.
I know he's made some terrible mistakes.
He's made his way thanks to people like you and Alexis and Gia pulling him out of the holes he digs for himself. But in the end, doesn't do any good, does it? He's an accident waiting to happen. I mean, look at him now. Emily, he's self-destructive, vengeful.
There's
Works
good
for
in him too, but I hurt him so badly, and it's just buried inside.
Why do you insist on blaming yourself?
We were married. Nicholas Xander wanted to spend the rest of his life with me.
Okay, the marriage didn't work. It didn't work.
It's not that simple.
As long as you keep making this your fault, Xander will keep manipulating you, and that scares the hell out of me. You know why? Because at this point, he's capable of anything.
Xander would never hurt me.
How could he? He already has. He blew up my freighter with you on it, Emily. It's only a matter of time before Xander hurts someone again. I don't want that to be you.
Emily, look, I didn't shoot that cop, okay? The whole thing was a setup.
Like the one you tried to pull on Nicholas?
No, look, Emily, if the cops find me, they are gonna shoot me.
Xander, look, I'm sorry that you're in trouble.
Are you, or do you even care?
You should just leave.
I had to see you first.
I can't help you.
Emily, I'm innocent, okay, I swear.
I'm not even sure that I believe you, but even if it's true, there's no way to prove it. The best thing you can do, Xander, is just leave.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? If I just got out of town, just disappeared, that would make your life so much simpler, wouldn't it?
Please, let's not do this again.
What, don't make things messy? You're not the only one who wants me gone, Emily. I got Sonny, Carly, Alexis, Faith, even my own father. Everyone I've ever put myself on the line for has turned on me.
Well, then maybe you should just cut your losses.
But you're the only one that matters to me, Emily, okay? We were married. I thought our love was forever. You made promises to me. I still can't believe that was all I can't believe that.
Please.
Please, did you ever love me?
I said, take your hands off her!
Are you watching this, Emily?
Xander, put the gun down.
First, you're gonna watch me kill your boyfriend. You're coming with me.
Emily.
Stop it, Xander. This is crazy. No, you have to listen to reason. You don't want to do this.
No, I've wanted to kill your prince for a long time.
You don't mean that,
Emily.
Xander. You're just angry and scared. So run, get out of here before you ruin what's left of your life, Xander.
You want to kill me? Huh? Go ahead. If you're coward enough to shoot an unarmed man, I want Emily to see it. It's way past time. If she sees you for who you really are, stay back.
Works for me. Way, Emily. Get out of the way!
I don't understand what you think you're accomplishing, Xander. Do you think this is going to make me love you again? Or...
None of this would happen if you would stay with me.
Nicholas, stay out of it!
Damn it! Damn it! Get away from me! Don't count on this thing, jam it twice!
Come on, Xander. Xander, you don't want to kill anyone.
Haven't you heard? I already have.
Then get the hell out of here while you still have the chance.
I'm gonna call 911.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it seemed to be all in one piece.
When that gun went off, my heart stopped.
I think the first shot hit Xander. And the second one just...
Thank God the gun jammed.
Yeah, if it hadn't, I'd be dead.
Please throw me away.
Yeah.
Was that enough for you? And do you need another demonstration? What will it take to finally convince you that Xander's nothing but a killer, Emily?
I should warn you, I'll probably be thanking you every time I see you for a while. You saved Nicholas's life and you risked your own to do it.
Oh, no, I was, in the right place at the right time kind of thing.
I'm so sorry for what Xander did. I never believed, until tonight I didn't believe that Xander was capable of murder. A lot of things, but not murder.
Well, Emily, for what it's worth, I don't think he consciously tried to kill me. I think he was so hyped on adrenaline that he pulled the trigger before he realized what he was doing.
Still, you're being incredibly generous considering.
Usually I risk my life as a matter of course, but tonight was different. I saw Xander point that gun right at me. I saw him pull the trigger, and I knew that my life was over. And then it wasn't.
Coming that close to death gives you amazing clarity. You realize it's pointless to carry grudges or to dwell in the past. And that lies are a waste of time. And all you have is the very second you're in. And if you're lucky enough to love someone, you realize that's all that truly matters.
Who you calling?
I'm checking messages. Maybe Lucky called to say they found Xander.
And what if they didn't? Or what if he disappeared somewhere and he's desperate for help and he leaves you a message? Then what?
Xander hates me. I'm the last person he'd contact.
Emily, he already did, on the pier and everywhere else. And why did you hold me back from helping Jax disarm? Why did you do that?
I didn't want you to get shot.
I know. Why else?
Fine. I wanted Xander to get away too. I want him to disappear so he can start a life somewhere else. I hate the thought of him being in prison. And yes, if I could help him, I probably would.
He's using you. He's playing on your guilt. How can you not see that?
I don't care, Nicholas. There's good in Xander, and no one knows that better than me because he let me see it again and again. I loved him once. Nicholas, I'm sorry, but I don't want to see Xander die.
Yeah. Well, I do.